Today I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes influencers make. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angel. I have a lifestyle YouTube channel and Angel Grace 2 that you may know me from, or you may know me from my social media platforms that I have nearly 1 million followers across the board. I created this channel to share all things behind the scenes and behind the business to help you make money and to grow your social media. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to go ahead and subscribe, as well as drop me a comment and say hello. Now, in my previous video, I shared with you guys which is better, brand deals or affiliate marketing. This video, I'm gonna talk about 5 mistakes that I think influencers make. Now, I've been in the business for over a decade. I started making money on Instagram when I hit about 10,000 followers. And I've made money on every platform. I've gotten paid to tweet, I've gotten paid to pin on Pinterest, as well as Facebook and YouTube and TikTok as well. So I've gotten paid on each and every platform. So I'm talking from experience. These tips that I'm gonna give you are probably not the normal tips that you hear. They are probably so different, and you may 100% disagree with me, and that is okay. I'm just telling you from my experience and from what I deal with. And mind you, I make more money than a lot of influencers that are 10 times bigger than me. I like to work smarter. A lot of influencers, I think, fall short of this, but I may not be as big as some of the other ones, but it's all about being smart with your influence and your brand. And I always say, even though you may not agree with what I say, it's just like going to college. Learn from as many professors as you can, because you're gonna pick up different items from different teachers and coaches, and some will stick with you and some won't. And you have to try everything to see what works for you, because some things that may work for you may not work for others. But you can never learn enough, and you may pick up things from different professors and different teachers that works for you. So just because you may disagree with some things, don't discount everything that I say, because you never know what may work for you. And I always really push people to try it and see if it works. The first mistake that I see, and I say this again from experience, is having heavy aesthetics. Let's dive deep, okay? A lot of influencers right now aren't getting a lot of brand deals, but I am personally getting flooded with brand deals. I am turning down brand deals left and right. One of the reasons, I'm not gonna say it's a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons I can tell you is because they have heavy aesthetics on their account. And what I mean is they go heavy orangey or heavy brown or like true tone white or black and white. There's so many heavy aesthetics that brands, they literally do not want heavy aesthetics, and they have said that, and it's in their contracts. And then they pick people who doesn't have a lot of heavy aesthetics, because the aesthetics changes the colors of their brands, like their product. It changes the colors of their product, and they don't want that. They want their color to be as close as true to possible. Now, they know we all edit. Everybody has to edit, but if you notice, I don't really have a heavy aesthetic on my account. I edit my pictures, yeah, make them brighter, clearer, sharper, all of that, but there is no heavy aesthetics on my account. And many brands keep coming to me because of that, and they'll say, we don't want heavy aesthetics. Please don't do that. And so I have gotten brand deals, again, for years, literally over a decade now. And one of the reasons is because of that. And they are so heavy on that right now. So if you're just starting out, please heed my advice, especially if you want to make money with brands from this business. Now, if brand deals is not the way you want to make money, don't worry about this. If you want to just purely profit from affiliate marketing or your products or services, listen, take that tip and throw it out the window, okay? I am really specifically talking to those who want to make money potentially from brands, either now or in the future. But I've heard that from their mouths over and over and over and over, okay? So take my advice. If you really want a lot brand deals and don't want to be hindered, and I'm not saying you would never get any, you still will get some. You wouldn't get as many as you could. And that's why I haven't been hurt. And a lot of people have been asking, you know, with what's going on with everything right now, have I been getting brand deals? And because they haven't gotten a lot, I have gotten a buttload, okay? And that's one of the reasons. I'm gonna tell you the second reason, okay? And this is the second mistake. I see it and I hear it all the time. People tell you only focus on one platform or one or two platforms. I completely disagree. And I know it's a lie. I was a lawyer. Well, I still am a lawyer, but I don't practice anymore. But I was a lawyer and I still was on multiple platforms. The reason being, talking about, again, let's just stick with brand deals right now. Being on multiple platforms means you can get a bigger pay cut, okay? First off, you can charge a lot more. They want you to post on multiple platforms. And this is becoming so popular right now. A lot of brands are coming to me because I don't just have an Instagram or just an Instagram and YouTube. They want a TikTok video, they want a Facebook post, they want a blog post. So not only are they coming to me because I have more to offer them and I can reach a larger audience across the board, but also I can go home and walk away with a bigger paycheck because I'm not just posting on one platform. I'm posting on multiple. And a lot of times, I'm not even gonna say followers and subscribers even have a lot to do with it, because let's just be honest. You can go viral on YouTube and go from 20,000 followers to 40,000 followers overnight, okay? YouTube is the #2 search engine. And just because you're not there today, you could be there tomorrow. You have to really keep that in mind. We're gonna talk about pricing in another video, but just keep that in mind. Just because somebody may have more YouTube subscribers than me, but I can offer them a blog post, I can offer them a TikTok, and still get a bigger brand deal than them. Mind blowing, right? I'm speaking from experience. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. I completely disagree with just focusing on one or two platforms. If you guys want to know about how I do my content planning, and I use this system called content repurposing, which means I can go more into that later. I use one piece of content and I'm able to repurpose it across multiple platforms. So I can talk more about that later, but if you want to learn more about how I do my content planning and all of that, I can go more into that in future. I prefer being on multiple platforms because, again, I have more to offer, and two, I can get a larger brand deal. Even when it comes to affiliate marketing, guys, don't sleep on this. I've done affiliate marketing on almost all the platforms. You don't know which platform is going to bring you in the most money for a product. So why not use all the platforms? I can give you an example. I have affiliates on YouTube. Now, has my affiliates performed better on YouTube than they did on TikTok? TikTok has brought me in a lot of money with affiliate marketing, okay? Instagram, affiliate marketing didn't bring me in that much, but I'm able to land huge brand deals on Instagram. So being on all the platforms, again, you're just able to use your brand and use your influence and make the maximum amount of earnings possible. Even if you're selling your own product, the same thing applies. I did a whole video on which platform you should be on in the past. I will link it below. I highly suggest you guys check that out because every platform is different and they're good for different reasons, and they all reach a different audience, okay? You want to expand your audience. I know you're probably thinking that's really hard to be on all the platforms, but there are ways to do it to make it not hard. I was working 70-80 hours a week at a firm, okay? And I still was able to be on all the platforms. We could talk about that later, but that's just a mistake. I see it, I hear it all the time. I really suggest not making that mistake. The third mistake I'm going to talk about is not charging enough. Okay, guys, if you're an influencer, a content creator, any type of creative entrepreneur, realize that it's a lot of work that you do. It's a lot of work growing your audience. It's a lot of work putting content out. Don't let brands run all over you. Okay, don't let that go out the window, and don't sell yourself short. And again, I speak from experience as well too. And a lot of times, even talking to other influencers, they may have gotten paid more than you on a brand deal, or you may have gotten paid more than them. And so I wanted to make this video so that you know, one, not to sell yourself short, and two, really push you. Because like with YouTube, okay, I charge a lot for my YouTube videos, for my lifestyle channel. This channel is new. My lifestyle channel and Angel Grace 2, I charge almost the same amount I heard somebody else say they charge, and they had about 3-4 times the amount of followers I had. Why? YouTube is the #2 search engine after Google, okay? and Google owns YouTube. If you're doing a review of a company and somebody is gonna go to Google and search in, you know, this company or review of this product and your video pops up, that is continual advertising for the company. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you got. It doesn't matter how many views you got, okay? You will get searched, and if you get found, people are gonna take your review. So that brand is gonna continually to make money off of you and your video and your review for a lifetime, or however long you have the video up. So why is it fair for you to only charge a small amount just because you don't have that many subscribers? Do not look at it that way. And brands will definitely run all over you if you allow them. But I put my foot down over and over and over, okay? So I do charge a lot for my YouTube videos, even though I don't have 1 million subscribers. But you gotta see the potential from it. So here's another example. A brand wanted like a lot of stuff, like a blog post, a Facebook, a Instagram, all this stuff. They were only paying, I'm not gonna say the amount, you know, because of confidentiality reasons. But for some people, they'd be like, oh, that's a lot of money. But for me, I'm like, that's not a lot of money. That's not enough. Realize it takes you years to grow a following. Don't let a brand just use your audience. And then it also takes a lot of work creating content. Think about the amount of hours you put in doing photo shoots and video shoots. And then the amount of hours that you put in editing, okay? Yes, you edit videos and you edit photos, okay? Thirdly, you have to draft captions, you have to do drafts, you have to do text overlays, you gotta do your hashtag research. Think about all the time you have to put in it. Do not shortchange yourself, okay? So I ignore a lot of emails because I get emails every day from brands and stuff. I ignore a lot. If they don't come to me with like exactly what they want, I don't have an agent. So I just don't have a lot of time to go back and forth with brands who don't want to pay and all this stuff. So I ignore a lot. So this one, I ignored. They sent another email, I ignored. They sent another email, I ignored. So after a while, they sent another one. I'm like, okay. I just went in and declined the offer because the rate was too low. I put the reason why. Within 5 seconds, I got another email. They were like, we see you declined because the rate was too low. Can you tell us what your rate would be? I kindly responded, sure, here's my media kit with my rates, and that's it. What all the stuff they asked for, they can go look at my media kit and see what I charge for each and every item that they want. Guess what? They came back and they was like, oh yeah, we got approval for that amount. And that rate was 3, 4, 5 times more, okay? Don't shortchange yourself. And don't be so hard up to take whatever is thrown your way. Know your worth, know your value. And I know sometimes you're hard up for money, and that's a little bit different. I have taken brand deals that I shouldn't have taken just because I needed money, and that was like in the past. But when you get to that place where you're okay, I know you want it, but just know your value and be okay saying no. Because if you're okay with saying no, guess what? If they really want you, they'll come back and give you what you want. And that's happened more than once. FYI, huge mistake, not charging enough and not knowing your value. I'm gonna do a separate video going into depth about how much you should be charging for a brand deal. So be sure to keep a lookout for that. It'll be next. Another mistake I see all the time is influencers and content creators seeking short-term success, pretty much. Seeking virality only goes so far, okay? Here's the thing, even if you get lucky and go viral, how are you gonna sustain that virality? If you're not already creating content and continue to create content to ride the virality, you're not gonna sustain, it's gonna be short-term success. You want long-term. If you're in this for the long run, you want long-term success. And trust me, I mean, I've been viral more than once on different platforms, okay? Going viral only goes so far. Don't put your hopes in it, don't put your faith in it. You want to make sure you're creating content on a constant basis to generate long-term success, okay? Because if you're only banking on going viral, you're not gonna sustain it. It's only short-term. So, yeah. I mean, I've had a video on TikTok with 10 million views. Got a video on YouTube over 1 million views. Facebook, I mean, I've had content go viral, but if you don't have a way to sustain it, it's gonna be short-lived, okay? Don't make that mistake. Be in it for the long run. Be ready and willing to put in the work. All right, so this last mistake I'm really gonna harp in on, and that is not understanding social media. I'm a geek at heart, okay? I own it. I am a geek at heart by nature. But not understanding social media comes from not looking at your analytics and running reports, diving deep into social media, learning social media strategies. Guys, that is a huge mistake. What can tell you what's working, what's not working is your analytics. Read your analytics. See how they're performing, what's not performing well, you know, where you're getting your subscribers from, your followers from, how is the engagement going, why is this getting more engagement than something else. Dive deep, run reports. I run a report every day. I have a social media log every day. I look at my analytics constantly. And I also look at different strategies because, guys, the algorithms change. If you don't know, the algorithms that's on these platforms, they do change, okay? So if you're in it for the long run, you need to learn what's going on. What are the changes? You know, what are the updates? And find out what's working, what's not working. So don't make that mistake. If you guys are interested in learning my blueprint and must-haves for creative entrepreneurs and influencers and content creators, I have a resource in my description box. It's a blueprint. Download it today, okay? You need it, and it's gonna be very informative. It is my absolute must-haves that you should have. All right, guys, I will see you guys in my next video.